So I got into a motorcycle accident, 45, 50 miles an hour. And I've been here in Vermont, Jamaica, Vermont, being taken care of by a girl named Teresa, who I met, and she's a fucking sweetheart. She's got this little house right here, and it's pretty badass. It's beautiful, beautiful area. Absolutely gorgeous. The guy who owns this property builds small homes and owns a bunch of property around here and rents it out. It's pretty awesome. But I'm going to show you guys what my motorcycle looks like. So it used to be pretty. Used to be really pretty. Now it's not. But got my front fender right there, bent up. I don't know if the other side's like that. Yeah, the other side's kind of like that. My crash bars took a hit. Took a real big hit. Look at how much that filed down. I was going quick. So I got that. This is siliconed and taped so it won't leak. My gas tank took a little hit. I don't even know how that happened. No idea. My foot plate ended up taking a hit, bent, went right into my exhaust system. I don't know if you guys can see that. My other crash bar, slide bar, whatever, ended up getting hit. My lock for my bag ended up getting hit. This is kind of funny how skinny that is, how much it filed down. It still closes, and then I got a crack right there. This didn't really take too much. And then that got hit. My skateboard got all fucked up too. I'm not going to take that off. My seat got messed up. My exhaust system seems to be fine. I got something that's going on in my rear fender that I got to check out once I get better, because I'm pretty messed up right now. Healing process for this is taking forever. That side of my head, get the fuck out of here. And yeah, so not too much damage on this side. Got a little, it scraped and then flipped over, so I didn't get too much on this. Just a couple little, dings and scratches right there, and then that got all messed up. But I'm gonna have people sign my motorcycle, trying to look at this in a positive light, and sign my motorcycle, all the cool people that I end up meeting. I think that'd be pretty cool. Stick it up with bumper stickers, at least the parts that aren't, really fixable, and I think it's gonna look pretty cool. 50-mile-an-hour crash, it's all for the story, baby. But yeah, I'm pretty much just on bed rest, and no, I wasn't wearing a helmet. Yeah, get in line on the whole helmet speech, guys. But I was wearing a vest, and that's why every part of my body that wasn't covered by my vest ended up getting scraped. So it is what it is. There's my hand too. That one's not that bad. This one took a lot. My tattoo is like all messed up. But I'm going to be resting up because I'm sleeping in the woods and not showering for a while. I have to, I don't want to risk infection because then I'll die. We wouldn't want that. No mama wouldn't want that, or papa. So I'm going to stay here for probably 3 or 4 more days. I got to see how my body ends up healing from this. It sucks. I have such a hard time sleeping. I wake up and like everything's sticking to the sheets, and it's just horrible. It's absolutely horrible. This is one of the most uncomfortable and consistent pains I've ever been in my entire life. And I've broken a lot of bones with skateboarding, and this takes the cake for sure. I'm probably, maybe not, gonna end up wearing my jacket all the time. Probably won't. That was just a freak accident. So the deer jumped out in front of me at about like last second. I'm checking my speed. I'm checking my speedometer, and then I look up. Boom! Deer to my right. Big orange barrel to my left, and the barrel was like on the street, pinned up against the curb, and I've nicked one of those things before on accident, and it just kind of bounced away, so I figured that that would happen, and I figured my best shot would be hit the barrel and not the deer, because it was like Bambi's mom, you know, it was a doe or whatever they're called. And I hit the barrel, my crash bars hit it first, obviously, and it just literally took me and threw me off the motorcycle right away, instantly. It all happened so fast, and then I like kind of got away from my bike, tucked, my right shoulder took the brunt of everything, and then I was just skipping barrel roll style. And then the barrel ended up being all the way in the other lane. It was nuts. And I got up, swore a lot, was super pissed off. My adrenaline was going. I was covered in dirt and rocks and gravel, whatever. And the ambulance came, or a cop showed up, and then he was like, "We're going to take you to the hospital." I'm like, "I don't want to go to the hospital. I'm sorry. I'm fine." You know, they're like, "But you hit your head." And I'm like, "Just check my pupils, ask me some questions, see if I'm okay." Because, I mean, what else can you really do? I just got road rash and I hit my head a little bit. I didn't really hit my head that hard. It was more of a scrape. So I'm like, I'm fine. I've been in a lot of injuries. I'm okay. And then, so the ambulance comes. They're like, "You sure you don't want to go?" And I'm like, "No, dude, like I said, check my pupils, check my eyes, and just scrub me up real quick on the side of the road so I could get out of here." And the tow truck came, brought me to the Harley Davidson dealership that I was gonna swing by and say what's up to and tell them what I'm doing and spread the word about my mission. And they hooked me up. Harley Davidson hooked me up. I forgot what it was called. I forgot what Harley Davidson was called. I'm sure I threw it on my blog. But yeah, they hooked me up fat. I was so pumped. I was so happy that they hooked me up. All they did was just, you know, Frankenstein my bike back up together and make it mobile again. Nothing mechanically is wrong with my bike. It just doesn't look that pretty, so the trip will go on. I am not stopping because of this. I'm on a mission. I'm trying to get my point across that everybody needs to get off their ass, and, you know, it kind of would be pretty crappy of me to stop my trip because of, you know, Bambi's mom. So that's it. That's the story, and I'm sticking to it. And then stay tuned, guys. I should be back on the road, like I said, in like 4 days, something like that. We'll see. I got to see how my body handles this. I've never had this severe road rash before, but I don't want to die from infection, so stay tuned.